That is the last thing we needed. Now we can get building. So that last thing we were waiting on was a set of drawer slides for a hidden drawer we're gonna be building in the kicks of that basement bar that we designed a few weeks back. Looks a little different down here now that we got some drywall up, got some paint on the walls. It's starting to look like a finished space. Now, before I start building any of these cabinet kicks, I'm going to double check all my measurements that we took when we had just rough framing, just to make sure nothing is massively off from what we measured originally. Then we're gonna head back to the garage, we're gonna start building the kicks and start building that kick drawer. So the last step is to build our actual kick drawer, and it is going to sit in essentially this U-shaped area here. Now, it's not that this is a super needed piece of this design or this bar, it's kind of just something fun to throw in there, but it's kind of a cool project to throw into a kitchen where more storage is always beneficial. So I'm going to start by mocking up my drawer slides and start figuring out exactly how big this drawer needs to be, and then we're going to make it. Alright, the mathematical calculations are done. Let's cut some wood for this drawer. Nice in that little test fit there. So now I need to actually assemble this, but before I can assemble it, I need to router out or cut out a groove in all of these to accept a bottom. I'm just gonna use 1/4 inch plywood because I have that around. And then we can use pocket holes to build our actual box, and then we can assemble and we can create a drawer, and let's do that. Now I'm not going to glue that bottom panel in because if wood moves with humidity and temperature, as you know, it's going to bust right out of there. Now I've cut mine pretty snug so it shouldn't rattle around, but there is some fancy like little rubber ball things you can get that drop in all the grooves to stop hearing any of that noise. Now I don't think I'm going to hear much because, like I said, I cut it tight enough that it can allow a little bit of expansion, but not so tight it's going to bust right out of there. But don't glue it in. last thing to do is center up my drawer slides, get them all mounted in place, and then that pretty well wraps up all the kicks. And tomorrow, to end this video, we can get them all installed. Alrighty, should fit no problem, right? That's awesome! I love when a plan comes together. Anyways, that is it for today, it for the work here in the garage. We're gonna pick this up tomorrow when we get all of these installed underneath those bar cabinets. Well, not under the cabinets, I mean, they're not in place yet, but you know what I mean. See you tomorrow. So I initially did all my mapping without the poly laid down. I got my marks on the floor, laid out the poly, and now we're going to put these in permanently.